Hello guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to School. Welcome to my Match Week 41 predictions for the Championship. As always, if you're going to enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Let's get straight into the midweek action. We begin with Blackburn hosting Sheffield Wednesday for this one. Blackburn have just been awful under Valérien Ismaël and once again fallen to defeat last time out at home against Middlesbrough, where 2 early goals were enough to seal the win against Rovers. In this one, they welcome Sheffield Wednesday. Now, this time last season, this game took place and it was a massive game for both of these sides who were down the bottom of the table. This time, they go head-to-head, right next to each other in the table on 52 points each, I believe, which is still 8 points off the playoffs, but a playoff charge for either of these sides looks very unlikely at this stage of the season with their past few results, respectively, for both sides. In this one, I think Sheffield Wednesday do get the win, winning 2-1 away at Blackburn. Bristol City versus West Brom will be an interesting one. Bristol City into the playoff places. West Brom just can't get that consistency going, can they? In this one, I do think Bristol City will put up a big fight and get the win. 2-1, another 2-1 victory for Bristol City. Win this one at home against West Brom. Norwich versus Sunderland next up. I was correct on Norwich losing away to Plymouth last time out with a score ending 2-1 to Plymouth. And Sunderland in this one back to winning ways, of course, and just grinding out the results recently, aren't they? It's not too pretty or too convincing, but they're doing enough for the results, and sometimes in the Championship that's all you got to do. In this one, Sunderland to win 1-0 away at Norwich. Preston versus Cardiff is one of the biggest games. Cardiff have got to win this one. They're in the relegation zone. And against Preston, who 1-1 draw last time out against Stoke, I was very confident on that being the outcome. And it was. So very happy with that prediction. In this one, I think it ends the same. I think Cardiff do get something from you. They have got a good recent record away at Deepdale. I could see them winning that one, to be honest. But Preston have got a really good home record in the Championship this season under Paul Heckingbottom. In this one, 1-1 at Deepdale. Sheffield United versus Millwall. Now, I need to sort of calm down on Sheffield United, don't I? And I need to apologise when we get to Oxford about the prediction I made between Oxford and Sheffield United, because I said there's no way that Oxford are getting anything against Sheffield United, and Oxford ended up winning it. I knew it would happen. As soon as I opened my mouth and started saying that, I knew it was going to happen. Millwall with a massive win mind at home against Portsmouth last time out. In this one, Sheffield at home, you'd expect them to get the win. 2-0 at home. Are Millwall going to upset me on this one again? I just cannot pick Millwall to win and get it right, can I? All Sheffield United recently, so tricky game, but Sheffield United to win 2-0 at home. Stoke versus Luton next up. This is massive. This is massive. 4 points separated two sides going into kick-off. Luton in 23rd. They've got to win this one. It was a 1-1 draw against Leeds at the weekend. And very unfortunate not to get more than that. You know, from the stats, which is all I've seen. They did look the better side, but stats are just stats at the end of the day. Doesn't tell you the whole story. Stoke with a late point against Preston. I did predict that one, as I say, and I predicted Luton to get a 1-1 draw with Leeds. So not too bad on these two sides at the weekend. In this one, let's see if I can get this one right. Stoke at home, have to win it. Luton away, have to win it. Luton need the points slightly more as they are in the bottom three at the moment. And they've got an okay record away at Stoke. So Stoke 1, Luton 2 in this one. It's going to be close. Stoke have got a few favourable games coming up where they have to win, this being one of them. But I think Luton get the better of them here. 2-1 Luton. Watford versus Hull is a massive game for both sides. If Watford have any last chance of reaching the top 6, this must be a win. For Hull, it was a fantastic win away at Sheffield Wednesday last time out. Late on getting the victory there, much needed as well. And in this one, they need to make sure they do the same and get at least a result. In this one, though, I can't see many goals. I'm going to go 0-0 for this one. Quite boring at the end. Middlesbrough versus Leeds is the 8 o'clock game on the Tuesday. Now, Middlesbrough have a fantastic 2-0 victory over Blackburn Rovers. For Leeds, I predicted them to draw 1-1 with Luton away. And that happened, of course. In this one, I can see quite a few goals, but no winner. 2-2 between 3rd place and 5th place. This one could be a playoff final. Quick note on Leeds, with Sheffield United dropping points last time out, not completely out of the top 2 race, it's just not in their own hands. However, Sheffield United do play Burnley. I think it's match week 44. It's on the Easter Monday, so Leeds have just got to stay now, not dropping any more points, and just at least matching Sheffield United's results until that point, and then better the result, because, you know, either Burnley or Sheffield United will be dropping points fairly soon. Leeds, you know, one more slip up and they have bottled it, but until that point, because Sheffield United did slip up last time out, they've just got to keep on track now. Otherwise, one more poor result and Leeds have bottled it, to be honest. So 2-2 in this one, but Leeds, it's not completely over yet, but it's very close to being over. So hopefully for their sake, they can keep track with it, but I don't see it. 2-2 in this one is my prediction. Derby versus Burnley next, and Swansea end Derby's 4-game winning run. Very difficult to win 5 games in a row in a championship, never mind 4-3-2-1. Blimey, incredible run for Derby in the last few match weeks, but of course they did come unstuck against Swansea. One thing I will say about Derby, the work rate off the ball is absolutely phenomenal. I do think if they didn't play Wednesday, they would have beaten Swans, so quite happy that they got the win against Preston and then were able to fall off against the Swans. Derby are still in trouble, of course, down the bottom. As Burnley, they're the new leaders of the championship, top of the tree after a victory against Coventry. In this one, Burnley to do it again, 2-0 away at Pride Park. Won't be an easy game. Won't be too surprised if they slip up here, Burnley, against Derby. But I have got confidence in Burnley's attack. 2-0 in this one. Oxford QPR. It doesn't get much bigger, does it? It really doesn't. Oxford with a huge win last time at home against Sheffield United, and QPR have also a big point considering the last few results for them. A 0-0 draw at home against Cardiff. And in this one, I see it ending a draw. I think Oxford have the potential at home to win this one. QPR need 2 more wins really to be safe, I think, but just not on any good form recently. In this one, I'll go 1-1 as a full-time prediction. It's so hard to call this one. Swansea versus Plymouth next up. We will be attending this game, so be sure to have a look out for our matchday vlog Wednesday evening, most likely Thursday morning of them hours. Been having a few technical difficulties recently uploading the matchday vlog, so most likely going to be early hours of Thursday morning for that one. But do keep your eyes peeled for this one. Very excited for it. Great win for the Swans last time out against Derby. Poor performance, awful game, but we got the win, and that's what matters sometimes, especially when you're down there in the table. Against Plymouth, who had an incredible win at home last night against Norwich, which I did predict, of course. Now they've got to come here and win, really. There's no other choice for them there. I think 6 points off survival, which, you know, isn't too many points at this stage with all the other teams sort of playing each other. Plymouth need to win this one. You know, it really is a must-win. And from this perspective, it probably is quite winnable. But Swans are at home, and I do think we will do Plymouth here. Swansea 3, Plymouth 1. I think it will be a brilliant first half, though, really close. And then second half, I think we'll pull away and win this one 3-1. Come on, the Swans. And a final game to predict of match week 41 of the Championship is Coventry hosting Portsmouth. Now, it's 2 sides that both lost 2-1 at the weekend. Coventry lost 2-1 at home against Burnley, hindering their playoff push. As to Portsmouth, they're in the good position in the relegation battle. You know, they're in the driving seat, but they did lose late on to Millwall away at the Den. And to be honest, I knew that was going to be the outcome. I just really wanted to back Portsmouth. So in this one, I'll go with what I really think, and that's that Coventry win. 2-0 at home. Portsmouth need more points, but I think they've got enough home games left to get them. Away from home, just not got enough in them to get them over the line. So Coventry 2, Portsmouth 0 in this one. Well then guys, there are my predictions. Match week 41 of the Championship. If you did go on to enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe as always. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will see you in next and very soon. The matchday vlog for Swansea versus Plymouth will be out early hours of Thursday morning, and be sure to check it out. While you're waiting for that one, check out how Swans got on at the weekend against Derby in the matchday vlog on the channel as well. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.